What's up, everybody? Today, I'm going to be talking about Horatio Goes Snowboarding. This is a newish game from East Asia Soft, and I've played about an hour of it, as you can see from my score over there. And I'm just going to play around while talking about the game. So, without further ado, here we go. So, you're playing a penguin going snowboarding, and I think he's a penguin, and you have to get to the mountaintop via a helicopter. You have to do this at the start of every day. You have to get a snowboard one time and do this little Frogger type mini game in order to get to the helicopter. You can see I'm getting points and whatnot just for getting to that spot. Now I'm being taken to the mountain and I need to get down it successfully, and that will be the end of day one, and then you'll keep doing that over and over. Obviously, as the more you go, the more difficult it gets, and the way that you lose and kind of start over is by losing all your money, which each time you get hit and you have to go to the hospital, that costs I think $100. So the main gameplay loop though is this mountain as you're going down, and you go left to right and you're trying to get all the slaloms here. You can get a perfect chain and whatnot. I just lost mine there, and that just equates to points and then money. So yeah, as far as achievements go, it's pretty easy, albeit a little bit grindy. I said I played this about an hour, and I've gotten all of the achievements, but four. Seems easy to get hit by 2 police officers, start 50 board runs, so that will come with due time. Collide with 3 snowmen, again, seems pretty easy. And then this last one, it says unlock endless mode, and you unlock endless mode by getting your points up, and that's cumulative. You'll see on the main menu after I kind of lose this round where my points get added up and how close I am, but that's just a grind. The other stuff is actually going to happen as you get further in the game, because those things, the police officers and the snowmen that they mention, don't appear until later in the game. Now the stuff that I have unlocked, you have to get $420 in one go, get hit by a Yeti. So as we play a little bit longer, get into about day 3 or so, as I've experienced, the Yeti will come and try to knock you down. Hit 10 cones in a run, things like that. The most difficult thing that you'll have to get is getting 3 perfect runs in a game. So that's hitting every slalom down the mountain, and you have to do that 3 times. And so I mentioned that as the days go further, the game gets a little bit more difficult. So your best bet is to get that done on day 1, 2, and 3. So after just a little bit of practice, I don't think that you'll have an issue getting that. I didn't, at least. So I'm on day 2 here. I accidentally hit a car, so I'm losing $100, and day 2 starts again. You can see my expenses there, and now I actually have to go and spend a little bit of money and buy another board. You do keep your board from the previous day though, so that saves a little bit of money. But yeah, this part here, it's kind of fun to do, but it can be a little frustrating when you get stuck in the traffic. So back up to the mountain here. We're just gonna see how far I can get. I've not got to day 7 yet, but I've not really done any kind of try hard methods. One thing to note, as you can see, if I go relatively straight, I get further down on the screen, which will make it a little difficult to predict what's coming ahead. If you kind of go back and forth here, you'll see that I'm kind of staying near the top of my screen, missing all the cones, the slaloms up there, but it is helpful when you're just trying to make it through the days in order to get further there. But you can kind of start to guess, like the level should be ending relatively soon. I got some trees in the way here, but I'm just trying to find that end goal. There it is. So you get a little bit of money, and your points, which unlocks endless mode, is what the big grind is. So that's why you want to try to do well there. There is an achievement for getting through all of this traffic in one go, so basically holding up and not stopping. Obviously, that is, I don't know actually if the traffic gets worse, but that's one of the first things, like I knew that was an achievement, so I just tried to get it. and I got it, after a few tries. So yeah, I don't know if the traffic gets any harder, but it's easy enough to kind of boost out of there. But you just really want to get down the mountain safely and not crash. That way you can progress to the next day, and obviously getting as many points as you can along the way. You can hit those innocent bystanders on the mountain, and there's an achievement for hitting 3 of them in one run. That's pretty easy to do. As you go throughout the days, more of them show up. They didn't really show up until today, at least not enough to get the achievement. But now here on day 3, they're starting to pop up. And I have not seen that Yeti yet. Normally he starts near the top of the run, so I'm imagining we'll see him in day 4. And you see I have 220 bucks. At this point I could die and start over probably one time, because you do have to put the board expense into account. So if I didn't get any more money, that's where it would stop me. But here we go, up the mountain for day number 4. It is like a cute game. I do like the aesthetic of it. I think the achievements are, just difficult enough to where, it's a little bit of a challenge for some of those things. But once you get that, you get to the point of like me, and now I'm just kind of grinding it out, getting far enough to get those other achievements, and just kind of enjoying the game. I don't expect it to take too long. Obviously, the further you get, the more points you'll acquire, so the less runs you'll have to do. But you don't have to do anything in endless mode. You just have to unlock it. So that's what my main focus is now. And went a little wide there and hit a tree. So now day 4 will start over, and we are a little bit lighter in our wallets there. We're gonna grab a board, try again. You can see I can go down one more time. So if I don't do good on this run, that will be game over, I guess. But like I said, everything's cumulative as far as the points go for endless mode. Oh, and I guess that's my 50th run. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. All right, let's actually try and get all of the slaloms. We'll see what we can do. Little surprised I have not seen the Yeti yet, but he is random as far as I know. So, whoa. The music in the game, I think it fits with the vibe. And there's some funny voiceover. You kind of hear it at the start of each run. They're like, "Let's go." That's fun. Fits the theme, I think. All right, day 5. I don't actually think I've ever gotten past day 5, so I'll have enough money for one fail. And if you get caught in the middle of traffic like that, that is rare that you actually can stop and make it through. I have so much trouble with that. So I'm actually a little surprised that I made that. All right, so I think it's not till day 7 when I see the other things, but there's the Yeti, and yeah, he is kind of ruthless, and that may have just killed my run. All right, one more. We have enough left for one more. Yeah, and there we go. I got caught in traffic, did not make it. So that's been a full run of Horatio Goes Snowboarding for me, and you can see my points there. It says 49,000. It actually said a little bit more a second ago, so that's interesting. Right here, I'm on endless mode, right behind me, and you can see that it unlocks with 575,999 more. That was 1,000,000 points, I believe. I could be a little mistaken, but it's going down with each run. So I just need to grind out these days, and I do need to get to day 7 a few times. But other than that, I just need to play and get points. So that's Horatio Goes Snowboarding. I think it's a pretty fun game just to chill. It's not going to be more than a few hours. And yeah, that's it. So hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you in the next review.